Welcome! In this video, I'm going to show you how I achieved this look. This ended up kind of looking like some sort of mask or something. I don't know. But I came across a kind of face chart moment in the archives and decided, hey, let's do this look that you drew like 2 to 3 years ago. It's kind of playing with negative space and blah 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 blah, cutouts, floating face, many things. There's like a lot of things that it makes me think of and that are kind of like deliberate references almost. But yeah, this is the look.
Honestly, I'm accidentally serving the evil queen from Snow White, so...
This also kind of makes me think of a take on the Rocky Horror Floor Show look with the kind of mask cutout face. So, yeah. And hopefully I will be able to go on a black or almost black background and everything will just disappear except my face, which is the intention. It's a lot of hard lines and shapes happening and stuff is going on. I thought it would probably come out a little bit more angular, but that's on a 2-dimensional surface. On a 3-dimensional surface, being a person, the straight lines and stuff kind of end up just being like contouring, and it kind of is just like a new cut of the face, literally just sculpted and cut from your own face. But then when you turn to the side, you still have this, so you would just be a floating face. So if that's a look that you're going for, which sounds like a look I would go for at some point, stay tuned.
Okay, so starting off as usual with a naked face, and I'm just gonna go ahead and prime it. So this is a face chart thingy I did a few years ago. I'm pretty sure it was based on a kind of mixture between Mother Goat from the Born This Way ball, which I didn't get to see because it got canceled right before my show, and Angelina Jolie as Maleficent, so still Born This Way era. So yeah, cool. So starting off with these Mayron Cream Blend Foundation Sticks. Laying down my base color and blending it out with a damp Beauty Blender-esque sponge. And then I realized, wait, I don't need to pull it down my neck because that's going to be covered up later. So yeah, then I'm just, highlight, contour, that stuff, throwing it on. I did something a little different with the forehead because I knew that I was creating some shapes up there, but it didn't really make a big difference. So you could just do it in a kind of average way and then just blending it out. And I usually go in and reapply highlights just to make sure that they are where I want them to be. Okay, just highlights and contours and stuff and things and just blending it out. And yeah, now I'm just packing on 1 billion pounds of powder and setting my face and gonna let it cook. So I'm taking a bunch of translucent powder and packing that on all of the highlights, an excessive amount, and then I'm taking Airspun and putting that on the contour areas, and I'm making sure to really press everything in. And then I left it for probably longer than I needed to, but yeah, I like to paint leisurely. Then I just blended away all of that excess powder, and yeah, I grabbed a taupe shadow on a flat brush to map out where I wanted these cuts to be that were in the face chart. As you can see, my eyes are uneven, but that's them naturally. So yeah, I did a straight line from the bottom of my outer corner out up over the cheekbone, and then from that same point up to the temple, and then I connected that to the center-ish of the forehead and just did a whole bunch of things and kind of cut out this new mask kind of face thingy, giving different shapes and stuff. But this is just a map, so I know where I want to do things like this, contouring. I'm taking a piece of cardstock is what this is, and I'm using this to create a flat, straight-ish line for my contour for a harsh cut. Yeah, so I'm dipping into my normal contour powder, which is the NYX blush in taupe, and I also dipped a little bit into that same taupe shadow because I know that it blends out kind of grayish. And then I'm going with that same brush that I did the markings to do a harsher nose contour, at least for me. I usually go for like a soft one, but I'm not mad at this. So then I took the card again and I went for a highlight, and I excessively highlighted so there was a larger contrast between the two, and then I highlighted everywhere. I threw a bunch on the upper lid, cupid's bow, the nose, all that stuff. Yes. Now I am taking a NYX Jumbo pencil. This one I think is an iced mocha, something like that. And I am pulling it all the way into the inner corner to the nose contour basically, and then going up and pulling it straight out into this shape. I'm taking that same taupe shadow. Oh, now I'm laying down fallout powder because I guess that was happening. But that same taupey shadow, because that's basically all I use for things and stuff. It is Quarry by MAC. You could probably find a dupe. I don't know. I really like it, and it blends out differently depending. So now I'm doing this liner. I tried to do it with a pencil, but it wasn't working as great. So I just took this black cream and throwing on this line. It's going from the inner corner all the way up to that outer shape thingy that we already did. So I'm just filling that in with the black cream. It's a little sloppy, but it's okay because it's going to be blended out. And now I'm taking a black shadow to set it because it's a cream, or it'll just continue to smudge and smear around. So yeah. Now I'm taking the same black eyeshadow on a different fluffier brush, and I am blending that and smudging it inwards, as you can see. And then to make sure everything was blending, I took that taupe on the same brush I used for the taupe shadow, just to, you know, help blend a little bit. Totes. So now I'm highlighting the inner corner. I like to use my pinky because, I don't know, it gives you a very extreme glow happening. And this is a kind of bluish toned. It has lots of different colors going on in it, but whatever. Highlighting the inner corner, pressed it all up in that area, and now I'm taking a brush to brush it upwards. I don't know, it just gives you a different shape because it highlights areas. I brushed away my fallout powder and then re-highlighted because that's how I do. I wanted a plasticky look. And yeah, then I blended those contours out a little bit, and I'm just taking that black cream and I'm going around all my cuts to create those negative spaces now. So just going around and trying to create some clean lines, painting them on. My camera died, so you didn't see me do all of it, but I just did the same thing all the way around. Then I took translucent setting powder on a powder puff and pressed it around. And now I'm just taking a brush and brushing off that excess powder. Because you're going over this, the brush will get some of the black on it. So I kept that only on the black areas so it didn't smear colors around. And I took another brush to get the fallout powder off there. Now I'm just setting this, or not really setting, reintroducing the darkness with a black shadow pressed on all of the parts, because the translucent powder will give it, it'll make it kind of gray, I don't know. So you want to reintroduce that. Now I'm just taking a dark brick red-ish whatever lip liner, and I'm lining my lips. And I'm going in with Unicorn Blood by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's gorgeous, and I'm putting that on my mouth because that's what you do with a lipstick usually. Yeah, and I'm just setting my face with a bunch of spray because, you know, keep it locked, keep it fresh. Yes.
The finished look. To finish this off, I threw on a black turban hat because I wanted to make my hair disappear. So all of this ends up being black so it can just fade into the background. I also threw on this choker faux turtleneck thingy I whipped up because I don't have any black turtlenecks or anything that would make me disappear. And of course, if you're not wearing nails.
I can't possibly say that in any more videos, yet here I am, and I'm going to continue. Probably. Sorry, I'm not sorry.
Nails though. Serving this. We come in peace.
Subscribe for new videos like almost every Monday. Yeah. Also, social media crap in the description. So, bye. On GOAT.
Okay.